Climb on, dear friend. Reach for that hold. Move past the signs of failing strength. Now grip tight that cutting fold. One move up the rocky length. Tight, clutching firm, and breathing hard. One step closer to the end. Your mind firm, set on pulling through. Drive on, my dearest friend. Ignore the pain of fingers scarred. Climb up the rock to conquer you. Great things are done when men in mountains meet, said William Blake. Hyder Ali is one such man, appropriately named to describe his all-conquering spirit. Hyder Ali is a mountaineer who climbs with vision rather than eyesight. Blessed with the eyes that sense rather than see, heights of hills and mountains for him are just another step, a movement, a touch, a feel in the darkness.
A climb in the darkness is illuminating. My being is lit up when my passion for mountain takes me on an expedition. A famous climber once said, "Rock climbing helps you to understand that a lot of life is just reaching out into the darkness." When your world is filled with darkness, mountains are no more visualized as high and mighty. Their peaks are simply bridges that connect the ascent and descent. The ups and downs of a life lived in disability merge imperceptibly with rock and rugged paths. Up goes the excitement, the joy, and the adrenaline rush. Down comes the despair and gloom of a life filled with sensation and olfaction rather than an image. I started with blind cricket, but soon I felt that my life was meant for something more significant than that. I tried other unconventional sports until I heard the interview of first blind mountaineer. Eric Wenmer, who reached the summit of Mount Everest in 2001, which really made me interested in this sport, and I contacted few adventure clubs to mentor me and polish my climbing skills. In a world that is dark outside and painted with a whole array of colors inside, when you decide to be a mountaineer, you opt to cover long, rough, tough and dangerous terrains and take arduous journeys with a white cane as an extension of not only your body, but also of your soul. With the visual brain asleep, the rest of it awakes to the sound, movements, fragrances and touch. All synchronized to orchestrate a symphony, and the step starts to follow the rhythm of the heart. The dangers of a fall are sensed and ignored. Stumbles and falls just add fuel to the fire of passion within. Streams of joy and rainbows of smiles and handshakes invigorate one's flailing courage and weakening spirits. The flame is rekindled by love and adoration. Many a times, people ask me why I started taking an interest in the adventure sports, and I tell them that humans are not made just to live an average life. For me, the excitement of life is that sort of a journey of figuring out what your strengths are and what your passions are. I had never let my blindness interfere with my passion for inspiring an accomplished life. Blindness is a challenge when you become a mountaineer, but it comes with an opportunity. Being blind, I cannot see the challenge that the height brings into your mind when you look up at it. For me, this fear and this challenge is already conquered when I start to climb. The awe of a high mountain cannot conquer me. It can send no chills down my spine. Rock climbing teaches you that you've got to fail quite a bit. 50% of the time that I climb rocks, I fail. There are things that are bigger and more powerful than you, and sometimes they control you. All that I then do and focus on is that one step at one time. Due to my physique, I can easily crouch and climb up the rock. I can use my hands and feet as eyes and kind of scan my way up the rock and find the holes I was looking for without being able to see them. The rock is stable and your body is dynamic, and you're moving and trying to figure out the pattern of the rock. You know, connecting the dots point A to point B to point C, getting your body in the right positions to be able to do that. All that I then do and focus on is that one step at one time. To stay mindful of that single step towards the destination, living a world of here and now. Truly the dark climb is a mountain covered in one step. If only we could all live our lives as a dark climb.